of the economic development bill at the end?
Well, I mean, I think, you know, the House passed multiple versions of the economic development bill, and the Senate passed us their version. We felt like it was harmful, actually, to a lot of sectors of job creation, whether it be low-income housing, whether it be putting sunsets on programs. I mean, you guys have seen how dysfunctional the Senate can be, and to put a sunset on a program where one senator can hold one program hostage, it's just not good government.
Harmful, you mean the tax?
Yeah, like for example, if you put a sunset on a program, the way the Senate acts now where one person controls the show, I think it's not good public policy to do that. And so we sat down in good faith. Our chairman and there, our members of the conference committee worked with the senators, and we came up with what we thought was a reasonable proposal. It's what we passed on Senate Bill 100. And I can tell you that an overwhelming majority of the senators would have approved that language, but they let one or two people put a stop to it, and that's their prerogative. That's how the Senate runs, but it's not how the House runs.
Speaker Tilley, I have it on from pretty good sources that the governor was telling the Senate all afternoon, ignore anything you all send over on economic development. He's going to call a special session. Well, have you heard that?
I didn't hear that message, but I sat down with John Watson today in my office. And he said that they would not call a special session on economic development unless there was a consensus amongst the two bodies. So I heard it from the horse's mouth, and I'm not sure exactly where you're hearing it secondhand, but I feel comfortable that the governor's chief of staff will keep his word.
So do you expect a special session at this point? Do you think
I would not expect a special session unless there's a consensus on the issue. And that's coming directly from the chief of staff of the governor.
How disappointing is it that you weren't able to get the economic?
Well, I mean, I think every legislative session you have things that you wish you could have accomplished. Keep in mind, thousands of bills are filed each and every legislative session. What I like to focus on is what the things we did accomplish. And I think they're pretty substantive. I think when you look at what the House did on the Fix the Six and job creation, the fact that 3 of them made their way to the governor's desk, I'm going to focus on what we did accomplish, not what we could have. Because every legislative session, you can look back and say, boy, I wish we could have done this or wish we could have done that. I think when you look at the session as a totality, the House Republicans did a very good job.
Do you think the legislature did enough on job creation without that bill?
Well, I clearly would have liked to have seen us do it, but yeah, I think when you look at the fact that the House passed 5 of the 6, I think that's a pretty big step when 3 of them made it to the governor's office. I think it's something we can be proud of.